Right, hi guys, and welcome back to the final crawl wall of 2017, the team review. And I'm joined by Viper Racing, Brad once again.
Hello, I'm back.
He's back for the final one. And yeah, we're about to give our thoughts and feedback on how the season's gone for the teams. Oh shit.
This will be fun.
This one's going to be interesting, isn't it? So, yeah. Away we go, I suppose.
Mercedes.
What
is there to say about Mercedes? Another dominant season? Maybe, yes, no. You can argue
Not
whichever
as
way you want to
dominant,
go.
but
Ferrari were obviously in the mix up until 2 or 3 races ago.
I'd say, well, Singapore.
Yeah,
up until Singapore, where
they were right in the
fucked
fight.
it up, and that was it, yeah, and he lost all my respect.
Up until that, Mercedes kind of whitewashed the whole thing. I mean, it's fair to say that, well, Vettel pretty much did cost Ferrari a lot of points, and I'm not just going to put it straight at Vettel's door. Raikkonen's not done that great this season. He's been alright, I guess.
He got third on the crawl wall.
But in that regard, he's done alright.
Yeah, see.
But in points, he's obviously been outshone by Vettel. No surprise there. But obviously, team standings, that's what we're all here for. Merc at the top once again, 4 years now. Will it ever be stopped? Nobody
Not
seems
next
to think
year.
so.
I don't know. I don't give a shit anymore. The sport's just boring me now.
Anyway, so as for points, what to give them? Well, they scored, what was it, 35 in the third.
Yeah, that was because there was
so
not admitting that Bottas was a second driver.
Well, the last couple of races they've had, well, one win? They had Verstappen won in Mexico and Malaysia.
Yeah.
Which I think, to be honest, Mercedes should have won at Malaysia, but that's just me. Brazil, Vettel won that. Abu Dhabi, well, we know who won that, don't we? Bottas.
Yeah.
So, have they really been on impressive form the last 4 or 5 races? Not really. I would expect them to
just
run away
done enough
Malaysia
to win it, haven't they?
and Abu Dhabi. They did run away with it at Abu Dhabi. I wasn't surprised when they did. But Malaysia did surprise me. I didn't think Red Bull were that strong, but you never know. It is a dynamic sport, isn't it? Things can change. Overall, I'd probably have to go within the middle. I'd probably say 50. It's not been great,
So
but
50?
it's not been absolutely amazing.
And that gives them a grand total then, if you're adding 50, of 250.
Okie dokie. Let's do that one then. 250.
250 for Mercedes, obviously taking the early lead, but that's the only team we've done so far. Ferrari next up, we don't discuss them because they just suck Vettel's penis, the golden shower. So we'll move on to Red Bull.
Red Bull, moving on. 2 wins in the last 4 races. Pretty impressive.
Both by Max and both after they got rid of Kvyat.
And also, let's not forget, reliability has been a bit of a concern, but not much of one. Although it seems to have switched from one side of the garage to the other one.
Yeah.
Bit unlucky for Danny Rick, because obviously I would have liked to have seen him up there fighting for podium, especially at Abu Dhabi. I reckon he could have done it. But then again, we'll never know, because his car broke down like
Shat itself. Yeah.
But 3rd place in the Constructors, I definitely think they could have got more points on Ferrari. Definitely,
but obviously only having one car finish for most of races,
yeah.
It's just
I mean,
shit.
It's gone through like a stat now or something like they've actually scored more. If you get this, they've scored more points now. Like they've had continuous point scoring than they ever had when they were in the winning years.
Really?
Which is unbelievable, really.
Considering
the reliability
yeah.
this year. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what's not so impressive is they've had 13 podiums, that's good, but they've also had 13 mechanical failures, or failures.
Issues.
Of some, issues of some kind. So, last but not least, obviously, let's get on to the actual scoring bit. So, 2 wins, that puts them at quite a fair bit. They've done better than Mercedes, obviously, in the last 4 races, because they've actually won 2, not 1. But have they actually been up there fighting pace-wise? I don't know, what would you say?
Not have they? They've sort of been...
When they've not won races...
When they've not won races, they've not been there, have
they?
they? Yeah, they've not even been getting podiums, have they? So,
so I'd probably go a bit higher than 50. I'd say they've impressed me more than Merc have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you said, when they've not won they've not
been
really
there.
finished on the podium very well.
So
probably give them 60 overall.
60 points, and that will give them 240.
Ooh. 10 points behind.
240.
240.
So Mercedes still leading at the moment.
There we go.
Oh.
I made a cock up.
Oh well.
It's fine. It says 240. It's fine.
This is fine.
Next one.
Force India.
Force India. Do you want to do this one because it is your team?
Yeah, it is my team, but I'll let you do it.
You sure?
They've not took each other out in these last 5 races, have they? So
that's a good point.
That's a Brucey bonus. But
so They screwed it up.
All I'm going to say with that is as well, though, they could have been a lot more closer to Red Bull had they not had these squabbling issues. You think it started at Canada with the Perez not allowing Ocon through, which people always say, well, he didn't have to. Well, yeah, he fucking did. It's a team game. Baku obviously took each other out. That would have been a double podium for guaranteed, second and third there.
Silverstone they didn't hit each other.
Silverstone they didn't hit each other, did they? But they were.
I think they
did fight and cost each other some time. Obviously, Spa they took each other out, and its points have gone begging, and some serious points as well. So.
Worst point being the team actually having to step in. That's when you know a team's gone downhill. You know that the team's stepping in and saying, "Look, you can race, but you can't at the same time. You can do racing. We'll let you race." But there's no way you're fighting each other. No way, because we've seen what happens when you do.
Twice.
Yeah. So. Also, I should just mention as well that Force India haven't had the best of luck in the last 4 races. I mean, they've had pretty good points.
Ocon's first retirement, though. But you've got to think. There's not been a mechanical failure for Force India all season.
True.
So Perez has only retired from 2, and that's when he's been took out by his teammate, or he's took his teammate out, and Ocon because he got hit with damage. And only non-point scoring was Monaco, where Perez drove like a twat.
But for what's like the last 4 races, they've done pretty well for themselves. I mean, I was expecting a better result for Perez at Mexico, but that's been his home race.
Yeah.
But I think they've done alright in the last 4 races, to be honest. I mean, true, they've not hit each other because the team actually decided, you know what, we're going to race the race each other. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the whole team stepping in, I mean, I'm not going to let them lose points for that. But overall, if I had to rank the performance, what are the positions they've had in the last 4 races?
Just like 7th and 8th, isn't it?
It's been double points.
They've had double points finishes.
Brazil, yeah. Pretty impressive. I mean, they wrapped up another impressive 4th place in the constructors. Like Josh said, they could have definitely been up there with the likes of Red Bull had they not had the incidents that they had in the different races.
The silliness.
Really, I don't really know what to say about Force India. I mean, I'm on the fence. I'm like 50-50.
50-50. Well, 50-50. That's 50 points, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll go with 50 points. Why not? In the middle.
This is going to be an early leader then. Another leader, 305.
Now this will be good.
I think they've won, unless we score anyone.
Unless we score something like 150.
Yeah. See, the biasness will come through now. People will be saying, who's your favourite team? Well, they have done a good job this year. It's just the drivers that let them
down. Williams next. 83 points.
Well,
what a letdown.
What a letdown. And all I'm going to say is Stroll's gone back to being as shite as he was at the start of the season.
Yes.
Definitely. Without a doubt, he has got back to being shite.
Season as a whole's been a bit it's a bit like Haas, unpredictable. They've been they've been the points most of the time, unlike Haas. You can't really say that. Yeah. But with Williams, it's a case of they've been there and they've been in the top 10 fighting for positions. Good on them. But then at the same time, we've had, I think it was in Brazil, both Brazil and Abu Dhabi actually. We had Massa and Alonso fighting with each other, and Alonso was in a crap car. Yeah. I mean, not as crap as like Sauber, for example, because they're just back of the grid. But the McLaren, bear in mind how bad the engine's been this year.
Yeah. It's a bit off-putting, isn't it?
A bit interesting to see like a Mercedes engine has to fight a Honda engine. It's like, I mean, maybe Alonso's doing a better job. I mean, you could probably say that, but either way, 83 points though. Not even getting past in the 100-point barrier. That's very disappointing.
That's very poor for Williams.
I mean, considering the last few years, I think they had, was it 3rd?
They've been having 3rds and 4th, haven't
they? 3rd
in
2014, 4th, I think.
Yeah,
no, they got 3rd in 2014-15.
Yeah.
4th last year.
They've been slowly tumbling.
Slowly tumbling. So it's now going back to the 2013 days where they were probably like 10th.
Well, next year hopefully it'll perk them back up a bit, because they said there's going to be some major change. I mean, the cars look the same for the past 4 years, but
obviously the key question we're all looking at is who will replace Felipe Massa at Williams? Well, your guess is as good as mine. It's
got to be Kubica.
I'm hoping.
The thing is, though, I'm just pointing this out now to all you Hamilton fans out there. If Kubica does get a seat at Williams, it is due to Nico Rosberg, which no Hamilton fan likes. So what a dilemma for you lot, because everyone loves Kubica, but none of the Hamilton fans like Rosberg. So, that's going to be an interesting one. Do you suddenly like Kubica, or suddenly like Rosberg, or do you go to hating Kubica because is now management with Nico Rosberg?
There you go.
There you go, you see. It's a dilemma that I've put in your mind now, you blessed ones. Yeah.
I've got an idea of how many points to give Williams.
Go on.
I'm going to guess I say I'm going to guess. I'm going to give them 35 points.
35 points.
Because, like I said, they've not been too impressive. I mean, Masters drove pretty decently to finish in the top 10.
Stroll's just done shite.
Stroll's gone backwards again,
Yeah.
unfortunately. He was doing okay up until... When did they start going downhill? So
Pretty much after this one, really.
Yeah. So, 35... Williams, you need to pick your act up. I mean, fair to say.
And Stroll needs to pay some more money to get better.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not... I mean, I'm alright with Stroll, but drivers who paid to get the way in, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of those.
No.
Can we please have less drivers that do that? Thank you.
Yeah.
FIA, please.
Please.
Anyway, so by the way, you did a crap job with the F1 logo. Just so you know.
Fucking hell, yeah.
Anyway, we'll get on to that later.
Yeah. So 35 gives them 190.
190. Okie doke. Also, for all those that are complaining that I've just said your F1 logo's crap to the FIA, a lot of people go, "Oh, shut up! You'll get used to it. You'll stop crying." Well, guess what? I'm probably not.
I really don't give a shit. It's just horrendous.
I'm not gonna go like, you know.
Anyway, Renault. The biggest.
Impressive.
They're going to be impressive now because they got rid of Palmer.
Yes.
So that's a good one. That's a big bonus points for them.
That and Sainz came to the team as well.
Yeah, they got Sainz, obviously, as a replacement of Palmer, and they nicked 6th off the constructors from Toro Rosso in the last race.
One thing I will give a negative about, that's a lot of positives to give about Renault. The one negative I'll give them about is the amount of bitching and complaining that there's been regarding engine supplying for like Red Bull and also what the other teams think that it supplies for.
I can't remember.
Unless it's just Red Bull.
Is it just?
But anyway,
yeah, I think it's just
point being, I think it might have been Toro Rosso actually, but they had the whole dilemma with not supplying engines and all the rest of it. And this was before the Brazil Grand Prix. It was in the news saying, oh, they're arguing again and they basically lack shortage of engines and they might not be giving them engines. Obviously, we know Toro Rosso got through to Abu Dhabi and they did race with engines, they didn't race with pixie dust.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Pixie Dust might have been a bit better though.
This whole complaining with Renault, it's one of the reasons why, even though Renault's a good team because it's got Hulkenberg and it's not got Julian Palmer anymore, it's got Sainz in there.
He's jolly well
which
gone.
I'll give the guy credit, he's pretty good. Sainz, not Palmer obviously. But the whole dilemma regarding engine supplying and the whole falling out between Red Bull and Renault again, and also Toro Rosso this time. It's not really Red Bull, it's more Toro Rosso. The whole kicking off kind of loses some points. So, overall...
So snatched 6th, but
to give them,
maybe...
I mean, they did well though to snatch 6th.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hulkenberg.
I
mean,
Sainz
can be included.
yeah, because he got the 6 points, didn't he, at the race?
And that's more than what... Was that more than what Palmer ever scored?
No, Palmer only scored 8.
Oh,
so, you know...
That's a shame.
That's why I wanted him to finish in the points at Abu Dhabi before he had his wheel fall off.
Anyway, also you might be losing points for the wheel falling off.
Yeah, so they're on 85 at the minute.
That happens.
Yeah, so they're on 85 at the minute, but it's got to be big, I think, some big points to get them.
Ooh, I'm going to give them... For their impressive efforts in the last few races, but because of the bitching and complaining, I'm going to give them 75 points.
75 points on top of 85 is... My maths can't do that.
160?
Yeah, we'll call it 160 because my maths don't work.
I think it's 160.
Yeah, 160 sounds about right. So, currently last.
Who's next?
Next up,
Toro Rosso.
Toro Rosso. So, they did lose 6th in the constructors at the end.
They did.
Got rid of Danny Kvyat, which was good, but also lost Sainz, which was bad. Got Hartley in, which was alright, and Gasly's the main one for me that I think really deserves a seat, so I'm pleased with that.
Hartley, I think, was only brought in as a last-minute replacement.
Hartley was brought in as a last-minute replacement, then became
Gasly.
Yeah, then became full-time, didn't he? But I mean, Hartley, you can't really judge him on his season because every race he's done, he's ended up
had a problem.
Has had a penalty, hasn't he?
I mean, to be fair, when was the last time he actually drove an F1 car?
2009, 2010, something like that in testing.
So really, overall, he's done okay to fit. I mean, he's finished the races, not all of them, obviously, because he retired from Mexico with some problem or other. And
Another problem.
He had a problem in. I think they had a problem in Brazil or something.
Yeah, it's just engine.
Considering that he finished at Abu Dhabi, at least he finished the race. But I mean, Gasly, I agree with. He's done pretty well for himself. Gasly's had a busy year, hasn't he? As has Hartley, to be honest.
Yeah.
So the fact, I mean, I was like, well, who's going to drive for Toro Rosso when Sainz went? And obviously they kicked Kvyat out, and he went. I thought, who are they going to get in? I thought, who are they going to get in? Yeah. And then they brought Gasly, and I thought, oh, hang on, ain't Gasly doing something to super formula? Obviously they pulled him in.
Yeah, but they got him in anyway.
And then obviously they substituted Harley, and I thought, oh well, maybe Hartley can do something. But then they said, when they turned around, they went, he's only been in F1. Well, last time he was in F1 was like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought his driving's not going to be nowhere near that good.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's been 7 years and you can easily lose your speed, as we found out with Schumacher, didn't we?
Yeah.
But anyway, overall they've done okay, but not impressed at all. Really, Toro Rosso.
Next year as well.
That and they got beat by Renault in the end. But really, I don't know. I think I can only award them points for kicking out Kvyat.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you a lowish score, but not like really low.
Go on.
I'll give you, what was the last time you scored them? 85.
Yeah.
Right, you're coming back down to earth with a bang. 30 you getting.
30, so that's going to give them 200.
Ooh, bang on 200. Very nice. There you go.
So next up we have Haas. Oh, shit the bed. I really don't know.
Easiest way to put this, he said it before, he said it loads.
Erratic.
Yeah, erratic, all over the place. Don't know where the
what
points
their
are.
actual pace is.
Don't have a clue where they are.
No.
So for that,
I don't have a clue where they are. I don't know.
Do you know what I should give them? I should just give them question marks because we don't actually know your score.
We don't. Yeah.
It's like, I know. We'll end it with, you can have question marks.
Yeah,
you can
question
guess what
mark,
score
and
you
hopefully
got.
next year you can improve. So yeah, just put question marks. We don't know where you are in terms of pace. Is 8th good for this car? Possibly not. But would you have got much higher? We don't know because you're just all over the fucking place. So McLaren now. So
obviously another abysmal season for McLaren because of the Honda engine. I mean, I can't just blame the Honda engine. Van Dorn's shown. And
promises,
Alonso's definitely done.
I mean, Alonso, Jesus Christ, he'd have scored points most at races this season had it not kept breaking down.
And the thing is, it's ironic, but a lot of people, I remember back in the day that a lot of people criticised Alonso, like, oh yeah, he's always in the best car and stuff like that. If you consider the times when he was in the Minardi, I mean, alright, yeah, he didn't score points and he actually got outscored in his first season with Minardi, apparently. Even though he didn't score points, he still got
position higher, yeah.
But
he got 14th in
don't forget, this was a guy that won the championship 10 years ago. He's still got a fighting spirit now.
Yeah.
If anyone can't prove they've got a fighting spirit 10 years after they won 2 titles, I don't know what it is.
And being close on 2010, 2012 as well and not getting it
very much. I think Alonso's definitely, I mean, probably goes without saying, I thought last year he proved himself, but this year he's done quite well. The McLaren overall has been just abysmal. In just one word, it's just abysmal.
Abysmal, yeah.
But obviously they're looking to change that with Renault engines next year. That's if they don't explode.
Yeah.
Honda engines for Toro Rosso, I can't see them going up. They're going to see them going down. McLaren maybe going up.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. As for their efforts in the last 4 races, impressive to see Alonso fighting with Massa. Very.
Yeah.
Considering
and he's been further up there, hasn't he?
It's probably one of the worst power units on the grid versus the best. Again.
Yeah.
And he was fighting with them. Van Dorn's been absolutely outshone, I think, this last 4 races by Alonso. Not completely, but a bit.
Yeah.
So, as for the 2 drivers, they've done alright. Obviously, you've done the crew war, but for teams, the actual team game, last 4 races, they've tried their best, I think. But have they done enough? Well, obviously they didn't because they're still 9th in the championship. They're not any higher than Haas. And Haas are all over the place.
Yeah, they're fucking blowing hot and cold and warm and snakes.
Now, obviously, I'm going to have to give them a low score, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure if you can prove yourself right, like you keep saying, oh well, with Renault engines we think we can go a lot higher and we can actually.
You've got to prove it now.
You've got to prove it. You've said that you've done the big talk. Now you've got to walk the walk.
So they're at 91 at the minute.
Why don't we put them past the 100 mark? So it's
put them past the 100 mark? Oh, right.
No.
I'm going to say fucking hell, yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'll give you, I'll tell you what, because you ended the season, I'll give you, let's see, I'll give you 35.
35 points on to 91 is 126.
126. You sure, yeah?
Yeah. Doesn't matter anyway, it's last. And last but not least, Sauber. So not scored a point since Baku.
Let's be honest, they've been more or less the backmarker all season.
Yeah, they have, but
apart from the early part
you think though these last races, like Verline especially, was battling with like K-Mag and Grosjean and Van Dorn and stuff, especially at Abu Dhabi. They could have had 12th. They ended up 14th, but it could have been 12th, and that was on pace. That was on merit. It was there.
True.
You know, and fair enough. They lined up the back half of the grid like for like Japan. and Malaysia, they were 19th and 20th, but then the other races, they're out qualifying and almost getting into Q2, with Verline especially. So, but they've got Ericsson, which is a pay driver, of course, which I'm not particularly interested in a pay driver. And the fact that they keep saying that Verline might be dropped is not good at all, because, you know...
I hate to sound bad, don't drop Verline. Drop Ericsson.
Drop Ericsson and put Charles Leclerc in it.
Yeah.
That's a perfect driver lineup, I think, in my eyes. Verline's proved himself this year, 5 points against Ericsson's 0.
And Leclerc's definitely proved himself.
And Leclerc's proved
Anyone
himself.
that's watched Formula 2 this year, unfortunately, I'm guilty of not watching it. I did watch the last race and saw Leclerc, which was a good finish, by the way.
Yeah.
But I agree, definitely. He definitely does deserve a seat.
Leclerc proved himself, deserved Formula 1 after the
question is
Silverstone race.
Yeah, the question is, what happened? Well, remember what happened with Palmer? Everyone thought he was good enough for F1. Will he be like that?
Leclerc won't be. No, because Leclerc's won other championships, and let's be right. Palmer took 4 seasons to win GP2/F2,
and Leclerc's
just done it in 1. Yeah, and he almost won F3.
Yeah, he probably is ready for F1 then. In that case, so, I don't know. I mean, like you said, they've been on merit the last few races sometimes.
A bit better, but still at the back.
Yeah, still a low score, I'm afraid. I'll probably give you 20.
So 20 puts them 136.
Right.
So that's it. So we have the winner of Force India with 305, Mercedes second, and third Red Bull.
No surprise.
So no surprise there.
If Ferrari actually scored points and didn't get disqualified, they might have been third.
Yeah, but you know, golden shower happened, and they keep sticking up for him. So yeah, so the winner is. Oh yeah.
There we go.
They are a lot to see. We've got some patch poppers again. There we go. There. Jesus Christ, they go far. Hang on. There we are.
Oh.
There we are. Hey! So that's that one done.
All over the laptop as well.
And we have got the champagne that we used at the end of the first crawl wall, but obviously we're not going to spray it in my bedroom. So we're just going to have a complimentary swig of it, and it costs £2.50, so it smells fucking dreadful, but...
What the heck? A little swig of champagne can't hurt, can it?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, putrid. Putrid.
How bad can it be?
Oh, Jesus.
Famous last words. Alright, here goes nothing.
Fuck me.
Oh, by the way, don't drink and drive.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
When you drink, never drive, or whatever it used to be.
That's not too bad, I could drink that.
You can drink that?
It is sour tasting. Actually, forget I even said that.
No.
The aftertaste has just come.
Oh, it's fucking horrible. Well,
it's probably best as saying it tastes like gone off fruit.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's horrible.
Gone off fruit.
Yeah. Shite. Anyway, so that's been the Crawl Wall of 2017, and that's been Brad, and been nice having you back.
No worries.
And back next year.
Maybe we'll see what the future holds.
See what the future holds. Yeah, that's all we can say. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. This has been the Crawl Wall, and signing out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and much love. Ta-ra!